Hey everybody, it's that time again, time for Darrell's Monday Market Report. Sorry it's delayed. I'm super busy right now, a lot of things going on. So before I get into the numbers this week, just want to bring this up. I know I mentioned it before, but if you're a buyer and you're looking at new construction, make sure you get some representation because you're going to want to know what happens if prices go up on lumber and materials while my new home's being built. You sign that contract. What's the price going to be if there's a major increase in materials? Just make sure that you're working with a good agent, a reputable builder. Just be careful out there. If you can, look at existing construction. I know it's tight, but it's still a good time to buy where rates are. They're super low. One day I'll do a video about why I would consider I know I've done this, talked about why not to purchase a new construction in 2021. But if you have any questions about that, definitely reach out to me. So sellers, before I get into the numbers too, I just want to go over this. I am noticing that we're getting less offers and things are sitting a little longer. Doesn't mean it's not still a strong seller's market. It is, but you're going to need to temper your expectations on things that buyers are willing to pay for that just 2 months ago or a month ago was a lot different than now. So just keep that in mind. Still gonna have a good year if you're selling. If you're buying, not quite as easy. So let's get into the numbers this week. So in all of Collin County, we had 1,053 properties under various states being new to the market or having sold. That's down 60 from last week. Seasonal fluctuation, pretty normal. So this week in Collin County, 261 new properties hit the market or had a price change, and I am seeing some price changes out there. A lot of those are with some of the iBuyers or homes not in good condition. Just kind of a hint out there on what to be looking for if you're a buyer. We had 268 properties that went under contract this week in Collin County. 162 went pending and 362 sold. So you can see it's still a tight market. So still a great seller's market. Allen had 19 new properties hit the market or had a price change this week. Had 15 that went under contract, 28 that went pending, and 34 that sold. So you can see really nothing new is filling the pipeline for inventory. We're still 2 months or less of inventory. It just depends on the neighborhood. Lucas, this week, nothing new to the market or had a price change. So if you're thinking selling, not much, no competition hit the market in the last week. Had 3 that went under contract and nothing that went pending, but 6 that sold. So that cleared out a lot that was out there. Parker, kind of similar this week. Only 1 new property hit the market or had a price change. Nothing went under contract, nothing went pending, and only 1 sold. Fairview, we had 1 new property hit the market or had a price change. We had 2 that went under contract, 1 that went pending, and 5 that sold. Now, Parker, Lucas, and Fairview, generally speaking, Fairview is a little more mixed. But those 3 are typically more on the higher price range, so you just see less activity there. And in Parker, there's a lot of new construction, and as I mentioned last week, a lot of builders aren't even advertising until they're at frame stage. So this week, like every week, go over the top 3 of the 3 biggest cities in Collin County. McKinney came in number 1 this week again at 247 homes from new to the market or having sold. Plano at number 2 at 216, and we have in Frisco 212. And again, Frisco is definitely one of our more pricey of those 3 cities. So Plano this week, 61 new properties hit the market or had a price change. We had 68 go under contract. Look at that. That's negative replenishment just with under contract. 61 went pending and 66 sold. So even though Plano's one of our older outer ring suburbs, things are moving super fast there. Mckinney this week, 60 new properties hit the market or had a price change, with 25 that went under contract, 34 that went pending, and 88 that sold. Frisco, 55 new properties hit the market or had a price change, 51 went under contract. So look, 1 for 1, no replenishment there at all. We had 35 go pending and 74 that sold. So again, Frisco, all cities in Collin County, things are just smoking hot, just flying off the shelf. Melisa this week, a lot of new construction out there, so never know what to expect. Had 8 new properties hit the market or had a price change, nothing that went under contract, 7 that went pending, and 8 that sold. So even though there's not a lot out there, you can see things move quickly. Princeton this week had 6 new properties hit the market or had a price change. We had 10 go under contract, 7 that went pending, and 14 that sold. Princeton and Melisa do have a lot of new construction going on out there, as does Lavon. We'll get to Lavon in a minute though. So Wylie this week had 17 new properties hit the market, exactly 17 went under contract, so 0 gain in Wylie this week, 13 that went pending and 19 that sold. Lavon, we had 3 new properties that hit the market this week or had a price change. We had 3 that went under contract, so again, 0-sum game there. Lavon does have a lot of new subdivisions coming, so place to keep a watch on if you're thinking of buying. We had 1 that went pending and 4 that sold. Anna, again, one of our northern suburbs, a lot of new construction there as well. We had 7 that went under 7 properties hit the market or had a price change. We had 10 that went under contract, 7 that went pending, and 11 that sold. Farmersville, one of our more rural, but a lot of new construction going out there as well. We had 8 new properties hit the market or had price change. We had 4 that went under contract, 1 that went pending, and 3 that sold. So Farmersville, still 0-sum game. You add up the numbers, the 8 that hit the market were wiped out by everything else. And last but not least, in Van Alstyne, another new construction area, really growing fast out there. 8 new properties hit the market or had a price change. We had 5 that went under contract, 4 that went pending, and 3 that sold. So when things slow down, I'll be coming up with some other content other than just my Monday market report. If you do have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. All my information's at the end of this video. And again, if you want me to talk about another area, you want to know what's going on in your neighborhood, or there's something specific, a specific subject you want to talk about, happy to do so. Hope you're having a great week. Looking forward to the weather cooling down too. It hasn't yet, but it's coming. See you next week. Have a great one.